lot of Korean people, kimchi is their staple for like their food. Cooked rice and kimchi is the most basic. Kimchi was originated from Korea, and then most case kimchi is made from this Napa cabbage or the radish or cucumber.
Hi, welcome to Cooking Around the World. I'm your host, Mary Lee Keneal. Last week, if you joined us, you saw Emerald Lagasse from lovely New Orleans came and made some Creole Cajun. But this week, we're going even farther to the east with our special guest, Mrs. Jimmy Lee. Welcome, Jimmy.
Hi.
So you brought the Korean or the Chinese cabbage.
Right.
Excellent. Jimmy is from South Korea. She's going to teach us how to make kimchi.
Right.
Okay.
Good.
So let's see. We got some Chinese cabbage and
that's a kind of green onion.
Korean onion, and this is Korean radish, right?
Yeah, right.
And then another green onion, and then some
We need
ginger.
right.
Excellent.
And one more, very important.
Okay.
The garlic.
Garlic, yes, and salt. I don't want to forget the salt and the spicy red pepper. How do I cut this to make kimchi?
First we already
cut it once.
Yes, and we cut it one more time.
Okay.
This way. Okay.
Okay. And then what do I do?
Good.
Oh wow, this is easy to cut.
Well, yes, right. Good.
And then I cut it this way?
Yeah, right.
This is natural salt, right? Salt in the
right.
rough. It's real thick and coarse.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you get this kind from the Oriental market. So now that we've cut it all up and we salted it, over time it would turn a little softer and change color a little bit. So we already salted this about an hour ago.
Yes.
So we're gonna use this, and we're making enough kimchi for the whole audience today. So we're gonna make it inside this big Rubbermaid container. So we'll empty this cabbage that's been salted already into this, and then we'll mix all these other ingredients with it, right?
We have to
So we're gonna cut these Korean green onions up,
Yeah.
and I just cut like this.
5 centimeters long.
5 centimeters long. Okay, we try to cut it this way. It's too long.
Right, and you
So this is the radish, the Korean radish.
right.
And you cut it very similarly that we cut the cabbage, right? So we just throw all this in together, right? The onions, the radish, the Korean
We are
onions,
ready to
and the Chinese
finish the
cabbage.
course.
So now we're at the point where we've mixed everything together. All we have to add in is the spices, right? And you said that this coarse red pepper is very spicy. It will even make your hands burn.
Right.
And so since you make this all the time, I'm going to let you make it because my hands might be too sensitive for it. And we also have garlic that goes in, minced garlic, and
salted shrimp.
salted shrimp. Okay. And after you do this, do you let it sit for a while? How long?
Well, actually you can eat right now, but we put it about a night.
One night?
And then we put the bottle in the refrigerator. And you can keep it as long as you like. I mean, you can keep it in the refrigerator for several months.
Okay, so we finished up the kimchi. Why don't you give us some, Jimmy, so we can take a taste of it. Have some people in the audience come up. Why don't you come up, Sinjin? Come on up, and Patrick. Taste the kimchi. It looks pretty spicy to me. Jimmy added some more pepper while we were on commercial break. What do you think?
It's good.
Very good?
Very good.
It's good? Thank you for joining us this week on Cooking Around the World. I'm your host, Mary Lee Keneal, thanking Jimmy Lee for helping us make this wonderful kimchi. We invite you to come back next week when we'll explore some Japanese cuisine. Bye-bye now.